Put your hands together for The Injured Party by Scott Gibson.
I'm so glad we're doing this. We haven't got together like this in ages, have we? Ooh, Derek, that lorry's turning.
I see him.
Wanted to make sure. I love that haircut, Ronnie. I meant to tell you when you got into the car.
Thanks.
I've been thinking of doing something different with mine, but I don't know what. Might just shave it all off. Be a lot less hassle, just get up in the morning and I'm ready to go. All you men have it so easy.
You think so, dear? I'll have you know it took hours of prep work to look this good.
Derek, it'd be quicker if you take the bypass.
Why will it be quicker? There are tons of lights on the bypass.
They've got roadworks up ahead. I came this way yesterday, got held up for 10 minutes. Derek, why didn't you turn?
Monica, it's 7:30. They aren't going to be doing roadworks at this time of night.
I hope you're right.
So, what's the name of this place we're going?
Abernathy's.
Abernathy's.
It's Cuban cuisine.
It's a Cuban restaurant called Abernathy's.
Well, British Cuban.
It's going to be interesting.
Don't judge a restaurant by its name, Eddie.
Abernathy? Oh, that's Scottish, right? My great-grandmother was Scottish. McDougall, I think, was her family name.
Oh dear.
Crap. Okay, say it.
Say what? I wasn't going to say anything.
I should have turned onto the bypass.
No, it's fine.
Looks like they're replacing the water main.
Oh, 7:30 at night, imagine that.
Yeah, you were right.
I said it's fine.
Well, at least we'll be early.
Depending how long we end up sitting here for. It's fine.
Eddie,
Yes, sweetheart.
I've been thinking I want a divorce.
What?
Well, I wasn't going to say anything till later, but I don't know, this just seems like a sign.
A sign? What kind of a sign? A busted water main equates to a busted marriage. When was the right time anyway? Over dinner with our friends.
Don't be like that. Although I'm sure Monica and Derek would have understood. You would have, wouldn't
Don't
you?
believe this. You're actually going to break the news to me over dinner.
Well, not necessarily. Maybe later.
No, over dessert.
Now I really wish we had taken the bypass.
So, Cuban.
Oh no, you don't. You don't get to just pick up the conversation where it left off.
Yes, it's not very spicy at all, actually. It's just very...
What's happened? What's gone so wrong that all of a sudden you want out?
Eddie.
No, please. Enlighten me. Enlighten all of us, in fact.
I think I'll just go and see how long this hold-up might last.
You stay right there. You're not leaving me alone in this car with that.
Well, we're waiting.
This is going to sound silly.
No, please tell me.
Your nose hair.
Oh,
It just seems that every time I glance at you these days, there's a little black hair protruding from one of your nostrils. Not the same hair every time, of course. Sometimes it's one on the right side, other times it's one on the left side. Once in a while it's both. I sit across from you at breakfast, on the patio at the weekend, or in the car like we are now, and all I can do, all I can focus on is that hair. And I think, doesn't he feel it? You know, Didn't he see it in the mirror when he was shaving? And sometimes you'd be talking and chattering on and on. I'm not listening to a word you're saying because all I can do is watch that hair. And then once in a while it's gone, you know, maybe it fell out or you plucked it finally or it crept back up inside and mentally breathe a huge sigh of relief. But the very next day it's back. Or another one like it. And now when you walk in the house or whenever I see you, my first thought is, oh, here's Eddie. Eddie's home. I wonder when and where that hair is going to put in an appearance tonight. Monica, Derek, you've noticed it, haven't you? The nose hair.
You know,
Hope
I've
it's
never
not
really
something I
noticed, if I'm
noticed.
honest.
You've never said anything until now. You've just let this build up all this time. When you could have just said, honey, take care of those hairs sticking out your nose a long time ago.
I shouldn't have to, though. You should have noticed it all on your own. That's the point. This speaks to something bigger, Eddie. You don't make an effort, you take me for granted.
Honey, sweetheart, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Look, if I had a pair of tweezers on me, I'd take care of the problem right now. Do either of you have a set of tweezers on you?
No, afraid not, Eddie. No.
Scissors, nail clippers, anything?
No, I don't, nothing like that.
Eddie, it's too little, too late. That's not going to fix anything now. And well, it's not just that. There was also that fling you had with Bridget last year.
Fling?
Bridget?
Last year?
What fling? I didn't have any fling.
What Bridget? My sister Bridget?
There's no point denying it. I saw you together at Monica and Derek's barbecue in the summer.
What are you talking about? There was nothing to see.
Eddie, you've been carrying on with my sister?
Of course not.
My married sister? I don't believe this.
Then don't. Nothing happened.
The two of you kissed. I was in the kitchen getting more potato salad and I looked out of that little window above the sink and there the two of you were exchanging a big old smooch right by the garage.
Oh. That.
Yes, that.
That wasn't a fling. Monica, no, we weren't carrying on. It was just...
Yes?
Yes, Eddie?
It's hard to explain. There was more to it, is what I'm saying.
I'm sure there was.
No, not like that. I mean, taken out of context, I can see how it looked bad. But...
Well, perhaps you'd like to put it into context for us,
Well-
Eddie.
So that's when I kissed Derek.
You what?
I put down my potato salad and I kind of stumbled out of the kitchen and into the back hallway. There was Derek just coming out of the bedroom about to put on his shirt. The next thing I knew, my lips were on his and we were kind of bumping up against the wall.
Bumping up against the wall?
No, I wouldn't call it bumping exactly. She caught me offhand.
I don't believe this.
Well, oh, no, it was a revenge kiss. It was nothing personal. Derek just happened to be there.
With his lips.
And without his shirt. What was all that about?
Oh, I dribbled ketchup on the one I've been wearing. I was just changing into a clean one, that's all. It was nothing salacious.
My best friend kisses you half naked and it isn't a big deal.
Oh, I'm your best friend.
Of course it's not a big deal. I mean, honesty mean a lot less than that anyway.
What?
At the beach. She's seen me in a swimming suit at the beach is what I'm saying. We've all seen each other at the beach. Look, Monica, it was over and done in a heartbeat. She never said a word, just kissed me and then staggered on down the hall. And it was clear she was pretty upset about something, and I don't think we looked at each other again the entire evening.
Well, if it was all so innocent, how come you never told me about it?
Well, what was I going to say? That your best friend had made a kind of a half pass at me, and what was that going to do, except upset you?
What, like I am right now, you mean?
Well, yes, exactly.
You know, I've always thought of Monica as my best friend, but till now, I wasn't sure she felt the same way about me.
Kiss Derek.
Yes, and you kissed Bridget. Now you know how I felt.
Yeah, Eddie, why were you out by the garage kissing my sister-in-law anyway?
No, you don't try to change the subject, Derek. We'll get round to Bridget in a moment. What I want to know right now is if you knew that Ronnie was really upset about something, why didn't you do anything about it?
What?
Well, why didn't you go after her?
Why didn't I go after her? The woman had just thrown herself at me, literally. Was it really my place to go running after her? And what if she wanted to kiss me again?
Come on, Derek, it wasn't that great a kiss.
Well, why didn't you come and find me? You could have found me and told me there was something really wrong with Ronnie, and I could have gone to check on her.
Oh, I don't know. It didn't occur to me, I guess.
Of course not, because that's your problem, isn't it? You said you didn't even look at her again for the whole rest of the evening. You can't put yourself out, can you? Even when another human being is clearly suffering.
Oh, okay. How did we get from you being upset that I didn't tell you that Ronnie kissed me to you being upset that I didn't go after her?
Oh, Derek, do I really have to explain it to you?
Yes, Monica! I guess you do. It's important for you to be right about everything, isn't it? Nobody knows better than Monica. Watch out for that lorry. Turn onto the bypass. Yes, you know it all. Okay, fine. Well, maybe I should have turned onto the bypass, but everything else, it's exhausting, you know.
Exhausting?
You set this standard, this absurdly high standard for what you think I should be doing every minute of the day. Things no reasonable or normal person could be expected to live up to. And when I screw up, well, you certainly have a way of letting me know every time that happens. A little shake of the head, a raised eyebrow, tiny creases at the corners of your mouth. You think I don't notice? You think I don't know that you want me to notice? It's not overt disapproval. No! It's more a sorrowful display of disappointment. Oh, poor Derek. Poor dumb, struggling Derek. But you like that, don't you, Mon? You secretly like it because it gives you a chance to be a martyr.
I've no idea what you're talking about.
Well, of course you do. You set me up to fail. No matter what choice I make, it'll be the wrong one. And then you can heave on one of your put-upon little sighs and say, oh, it's fine, really. Just to show the world what you have to put up with. But how forgiving you can be.
Well, I see.
Do you know what? I've lost my appetite. Why don't the three of you go on ahead and have dinner without me? I'm just going to walk home.
Oh, no, you don't.
What? Do you think I can't find my way home without your guidance?
I am the injured party here. How come you get to be the one to storm off? If anyone is going to walk home, it is going to be me.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm walking home, and I'm going to get there before you do.
It's not a competition, Derek.
Fine.
Fine!
It wasn't really about the nose hairs. They're not all that much. Sometimes it's quite sweet seeing one there. It's part of what makes you you.
Really?
Yeah, it was much more about you kissing Bridget.
I get that.
I know she's attractive.
She's a train wreck.
What?
How long did you stand there when looking at us through the kitchen window?
Oh, a few seconds, I suppose.
Few seconds. Now see, if you'd stayed just a bit longer, you would have seen me take her by the shoulders and push her away, gently but firmly. I had no idea she was going to do that. Monica had asked me to take some stuff out to the dustbins, that's why I was there. And Bridget, she just showed up. She had a bit too much to drink.
Oh yeah, I remember. Ooh.
And she was going through that nasty breakup with her husband, remember? Not that that's any kind of excuse, but that's what you saw. And I understand how it looked. I guess I should have told you about it at the time. But I had no idea it had been festering inside you ever since last summer.
Well, I should have said something instead of going off and,
Yeah. Maybe we need to think of this as a wake-up call.
a wake-up call.
To be better at communication.
And never to take each other for granted.
feel about Cuban cuisine?
At a place called Abernathy's. No, thank you.
No, me neither. What are you really in the mood for?
Honestly, just some greasy old fish and chips and a big chocolate milkshake.
Now that's what made me fall in love with you in the first place.
Oh, there's that pub, the Three Bells. It's just a couple of streets away. It's a real dump.
Sounds perfect.
So, who do you think will make it home first? Derek or Monica?
Monica. No question.
You know, I do love them both, but everything's such drama with them. It's exhausting.